Probably the #1 lesson for me as a deer hunter was learning to look at and understand an aerial map, then taking that knowledge and putting it to work in a deer hunting scenario.
Today's modern technology allows hunters the use of highly detailed aerial maps, and on-the-go apps are at their fingertips to learn the lay of the land.
Well, you know, deer season never really ends for us, and here it is, early summer, and I'm in the office and I'm on huntstand.com doing the layout for the farm with the borders, food plot placement, where the stands are going to be, where the new stands are going to be. And I got to tell you, I am really impressed with how simple it is to navigate through their site to actually get this done. So now I have the map of the farm laid out. The cool thing about HuntStand is they give you the option to order high resolution printed maps, and I'm definitely going to order one so we have one no matter where we're at all times on the farm.
As part of this series, we're covering the importance of utilizing aerial maps no matter what species of big game animals you chase.
You know, being very strategic while incorporating aerial mapping tactics is the foundation that every hunter should try and build off of in order to have a more successful hunting season, no matter where you hunt or what you hunt.
There are several keys to success hidden within an aerial map, and the benefits of this scouting tool will help any hunter willing to implement this approach.
You know, there are several ways to scout a hunting property, but none are less time-consuming or less intrusive than simply gathering a game plan by looking at an aerial map.
This portion of Adrenaline is proudly being brought to you by Antler King Seed and Supplements. For over 30 years, Antler King has perfected their seed, attractants, and mineral supplements to help you grow your deer to their full potential. Antler King Deer Nutritional Products. Bigger bucks, healthier deer.
Trim that stand, trim that stand. Lots of work to do. You know, and even though I know my farms very well that I hunt, I still use aerial mapping throughout the entire season and during shed season. It's a great way for me to check the entry and exits, for example, according to the winds to get into a certain stand. Or during shed season, where I find sheds, I'll mark it on a map, and I'll compare it to where I actually got the trail cam pictures of the buck, and try to put that piece of the puzzle together. I mean, it truly is an incredible way to scout. When using an aerial map, right up front, you get the big picture from thousands of feet overhead, and you can almost see three-dimensionally. HuntStand maps do a really nice job of showing where the different types of cover are, the low spots, the ridges, breaks in cover such as going from a thicket to an open timber, where the field edges are, and even waterways. I look for several things in combination before ever stepping foot on a farm. Things like inside and outside corners versus where I think the deer are bedding or where they're feeding. The classic pinch points and bottlenecks, long flat ridges, which in our area produce a lot of white oak acorns where the deer feed heavily during mast crop years. Other starting points are water sources, major creek bends as they usually have a high bank on the outside of the bend. This forces deer to cross just down from there where the banks aren't quite as steep. You know, to dig even deeper, I look at the same farm with a topographical map. The contour lines are what really make topographic maps something all hunters should study. These lines connect all the points on a map that show the same elevation. By looking at how the lines spread out and come together, you can begin to visualize in 3D what the terrain looks like. When the lines are stacked close together, that tells you the elevation is changing a lot in a short distance, so the terrain in that particular area is quite steep. As those lines begin to spread out, the elevation is changing more slowly, so the slope is more gradual. Once again, contour lines will help you visualize the shape of the terrain and help find hidden details that you may not see on an aerial map.
By scouting from above, hunters can quickly dissect a property, giving them a much better understanding of the terrain while locating potential whitetail hotspots. Utilizing the combination of an aerial map along with a topographical map will help fine-tune how deer use a property, giving you more detailed options on where to begin scouting and hang stands.
We hope these proven tips and tactics have shed some light on aerial mapping and are beneficial to you in the future.
Hey guys, if you can't get enough adrenaline and you want more tips and tactics from deer hunting to keeping your bow shooting as good as the day you bought it,
Then check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and at adrenalineoutdoors.com.